But Jcole is thinking about joining the NBA. Have you
Oh,
heard about that?
I
I
have heard
did,
about this.
And that's
but
interesting because
not gonna happen.
yeah, I know it's not gonna happen. It's like
It's a rollout.
it's an impossible thing. His album's coming out and stuff like that.
Right.
But people are talking about it, like, and it looks like it's an interesting thing to talk about. Like, we know, like, he could ball. He's a good
Yeah.
basketball player. He has the height. He has the skills, stuff like that. Me personally, I don't think he's that level NBA. Like, if he was that serious, maybe join like a D League or A League or whatever basketball they have.
Right.
But I don't know if he's like an official gonna be there. But like some teams were like talking about him, like potentially.
Well, I think it was the Pistons who let him like work out with
Really?
them, and that's why everybody was going crazy.
Oh yeah.
But it's like teams let the fans play all the time, like as a workout and shit like that. But yeah, it would be interesting if it were to happen because that'll be the first time in history anything like that would
Yeah.
happen. J. Cole wouldn't. I think this is part of the rollout. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think this is just to keep his name. This is a good way for a rollout. I don't mind this at all. Better than drama, or gossip. You know what I'm saying? Like, to have
Yeah,
your
and
name.
when does J. Cole ever have trouble?
That's what I'm saying. So he has to find creative ways to stay relevant within, just topics.
Yeah.
Of,
It's weird, dog, because it'll be like more obvious if it was like an artist that isn't like J. Cole, because when does he ever do like a really big rollout or like he
I don't think he does.
does, like,
he does
he
like
really-
Dreamville was the biggest one. The Revenge tape.
Revenge of the Dreamers?
Revenge, because I actually like this rollout too. He was sending out invitations to
that's right.
everybody, to a producer's artist, to come join the session. So that was a big rollout, but again, not a bad rollout. You know what I'm saying? So, but before that, yeah.
every
don't
time
really
I
know.
see J. Cole, it's like he just drops. Like he doesn't like really.
It's like a week or two, and he
Yeah.
lets you know that he's dropping it, and then he just drops it. But like this is a big rollout. This isn't something that like just promotion for your album. Like, and it's weird because he does ball, like, and we can obviously see that he plays basketball, and through the summer he plays with NBA players, like in the gym and shit like that. So like, and they've said that he can ball. I don't know if they're just being nice and just like want to be cool with J. Cole, but there are teams like the Pistons who if they sign him, like that's like a bunch
It's like
of
a day
promotion for them.
contract.
Like like a 10-day contract.
They could do that.
I don't
know.
think he's good enough to be. Yeah, they can do that. I don't think he's good enough to be in the league, but for promotional reasons, for a team that is struggling, or like just for fans and jersey and
That'll
jersey
be funny as
sales.
hell to see.
But I
J.
feel
Cole
like he would hold himself up, or like as a bench player, like last option, like he can go and shoot a few threes. Like I don't think that's anything too crazy.
J. Cole has probably the most important thing you need to make it to the NBA. The fame. I was telling Jose, that's it. Just by the fame he has alone, that's enough to get him into the D League and get people looking at him if he really wanted to.
Yep.
Which is stupid. It shouldn't be that way, but
why do you say that? Because wouldn't that have to mean that somebody's done it before?
no, but just in terms of people start. I mean, you could say it. I mean, people like we don't follow it that much, especially me, because I hate anything lower than NBA level ball. But people, they start on AAU teams, and from there is just hype. The hype builds around you, and social media builds around you, and that's how most players are getting into the league now, just based off the videos that get put out by social
Just
media.
like the baller brand people.
Well, they've been playing.
Well, I know
honestly,
they've been playing, but I'm saying like
basically.
they had their like fame in the beginning before they got into like the NBA. The team signed them and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
they were advertised. Well.
Yeah, that shit helps
They have their
a lot.
definitely.
And I don't think J. Cole will make it to the league. I was telling Jose because we talked about it before. But I think what he would do, he'd get like a one-day contract, which I think would be cool.
Mhm.
A one-day contract to play for the Hornets, hometown Charlotte. I think that would be cool. He could play for like maybe even a whole fourth quarter and on some game, maybe like a game on his birthday or some shit.
Bro,
I
can
can
you
see something like
imagine?
that happening.
Can you imagine they signed him to like a 10-day contract? What that would do for the Hornets jersey sales? Everyone would want a fucking Cole.
Even
a Cole
Yeah,
Hornets
I'll buy that
jersey.
shit. Yeah.
I would, for sure. And like that would be
Now-
a crazy come up for them.
Imagine he gets that opportunity.
He performs.
He shows out.
That's what I'm saying. Bro, he can. I'm telling you, he can be a last option bench player. Come in and shoot a couple threes and make them.
But do
How
you
old
thi-
is Cole?
He's pretty. He's up there. He's like 33 or 34. It's pretty old.
but do you
For-
think?
Wait, what are we really basing this off of? Because I know other artists who play better than J. Cole, and they will never be thought
Thought
to
of
even be
to-
mentioned.
Well, have they ever tried?
No.
I know you're thinking. I know you're thinking of Chris Brown because Chris Brown can fucking ball.
And Quavo can ball.
Quavo ugly. Quavo too small to play ball.
He's ugly, but he can ball.
He's too small though. He's too small to play with these people.
I feel you on that. I mean, but you have all exceptions all the time. But
You know, if there was one team that needed the publicity,
Well, who?
the Knicks.
Oh,
We're-
yeah.
nah,
they,
we
they definitely need J. Cole for like 10 years.
We don't need the. We don't need the publicity because we have plenty of publicity. Is it good
Chris,
publicity?
you imagine
That's what you need
the
good
Knicks become
publicity.
like the celebrity game. Like I just
The whole
get all the
celebrity
celebrities,
team.
all the celebrities that can play.
If I can have a J. Cole Knicks jersey, I'll take it. That's a success.
That's an interesting idea, John. You just thought of something. If a whole team hired all celebrities to play for a
That's
whole
terrible.
season,
Get that shit washed.
that would be funny. What you
No,
mean?
because
Yeah, well-
remember, like you said, Knicks don't lack like ticket sales or like so they're always gonna have people there,
yeah,
but-
those fans are the true fans.
right?
Those are the true
But-
fans.
It is funny to like all the players that can really ball that are just happen to be famous for other reasons.
Yeah.
That'll be hilarious.
I assume that you were talking about celebrities that can ball. I'm assuming you were talking about Chris Brown, correct? Or Quavo, like you said.
Because I was saying, because somebody said something about, I still was saying something. I just can't remember what he was saying. Where would J. Cole get the opportunity just because he spoke out about it?
mhm.
Because I was like, oh, what are the chances of anybody a celebrity just being willing to get a 10-day contract for like a NBA game when there's other people that I think about better than him. But then she was like, well, has anybody spoken out loud about it? And I was like, yeah, I guess that's why, because I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think that there are better celebrities. Like I've seen Chris Brown ball, and that guy is a beast. Well, I've seen J. Cole ball too, and he's pretty. They're both different
Yeah.
players. Chris Brown is much faster than J. Cole is, but J. Cole got a nice 3-point shot that I've seen. Like I said, a team that really doesn't have any chance or is struggling with like sales and stuff like that. Just
Sign
give him
for
a
day.
shot.
Is it legal?
Of course, it's legal.
Like, what's the
Yeah.
requirement to
Nothing.
become an NBA player?
Shoot a ball in the basket
For
and be
real?
a citizen. Yeah.
I
You don't have to go through any like I don't
No
know.
certification, nothing like that.
don't think so.
So people
gotta shoot
literally
the ball in the
been
basketball.
signed for like a day and stuff for teams.
10 days for
10
sure.
days. This is
Yeah, I
usually
know
the-
10-day contracts, but I don't know about 1 day. But it's J. Cole. Like I
People-
said, the fame is the most important thing.
Jose, people do get signed to 1-day contracts, but that's usually if the guy's like retiring and
Paul
wants to.
Pierce
and
got
wa-
signed to a 1-day contract. I think for
Amari
the Celtics.
Stoudemire signed with the Knicks to retire as a Knick.
So J. Cole can really become a NBA player if they just sign him.
Yeah.
Like no problem.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's interesting.
And so I think,
Charlotte, if you're listening,
yeah. if you're-
give that man 1 day.
Oh my
Those
god,
sales.
those jerseys, dog. Ooh.
Yeah,
Imagine
I'll
that game.
definitely
That game would
buy
be
that.
sold out.
All the hype beasts, the fans, people.
And he does a
from-
halftime show.
And he releases his album that same night.
And the team retires as a whole. Because these are the Hornets, right?
yeah.
Yeah, the Hornets ain't doing shit.
Are they still
Michael
owned by Jordan?
I believe so.
Alright.
He needs to refund that
likely.
that whole thing.
That boy does not know what he's doing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he cares. To be honest,
I mean,
He
he
got-
thinks
That's the
get out of there.
problem.
he's a billionaire. He don't need that.